Hello, dear Copy webinar viewers and my dear friends. I'm Rakesh here, and we are going to proceed with the webinar whose aim is Trading with Rakesh. Today is 18th of January 2023. We will be talking about price action mainly and the key levels in the major currency pairs in next 30 to 45 minutes of time. And I today want to share with you this link so that if somebody wants to talk, he can join this Discord and get a temporary membership there and enter the chat room where you can hear me and you can talk and actually make it more interactive. Okay, so let us see if this is fruitful or not. But I'm sitting in that room also, so that there is some live discussion possible in that. MGA, hello, MGA is here. Damien, long time no see, man. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, MGA. Thank you for joining. So quickly, for those who are new, I'll tell them, hello, Dukas Copy Webinars. Welcome to your own channel. So before I proceed, I just want to clear what we are going to do. Well, in the next 30 to 45 minutes, we are going to see what happened in the major currency pairs and also some yen crosses and some commodities also. Yeah, Janice, I set up the demo, and this is that demo that you have given me today. You see, this is equity is $10,000. Okay, I will show you. Yes, it is set up. It is set up. Don't worry. Everything is good. Everything is good. You just please make sure that my stream is like it's like you please set it to not close when the stream doesn't get the data, because my data sometimes interferes. My network gets interfered and it stops automatically. Please, you see black screen? Yes, because I have kept black screen on because I'm just talking. Okay, so, and one more thing, careful with the Discord. Do not chop up the audience into couple of Discords streams. Do not chop up the audience into couple of Discords and streams. No, I will not chop up. They will always be here. They'll just be able to talk to me over there. Hello Rakesh, yesterday you asked to give your feedback about your lessons. I must say I'm very happy and understanding much better than before the resistances and supports management. Good. Also, I would reduce the number of pairs analyzed. Yes. Then we have more time to interact. Yes, that is what I want, MGA. Because sometimes, you know, when our viewers came, they said, okay, we want to see the silver. Okay, I added silver. Then they said that we want to see gold. I added gold, and it kept on adding. Initially, there were only 7 pairs here, and one was the dollar index. So there was only 8 things to analyze, and we had sufficient time to talk about them. I see black screen. By the way, can we start with USD JPY? Bank of Japan caused a move similar to what you described. Yes, we can. If you just give me 1 minute to send the risk disclaimer across, okay? Because before you see this risk disclaimer, I'm not even supposed to start the video, okay? So this is important. Please go through this risk disclaimer and then we proceed with the charts. Janice wants to see USD JPY, but first things first, let us have a look at the dollar index, how it performed during the day. Okay, yesterday you keep an eye on over here. This is high, low, close, and this was open. So yesterday it closed at around 102.53. We were expecting it to go below 101.48, but we were also expecting it for a a pullback at least towards 103.37. That did not happen. Well, that did not happen, and the dollar index fell below 101.48. Well, the macro behind this, I am already aware. This is because of the Bank of Japan. This is not the dollar falling against most of the currencies. This is because dollar fell against the Japanese yen so strongly that it breached the previous levels of 101.48. Well, this is some movement was caused by the news. So you see, this is not that plain candle like this one. This caused the movement, but again it is getting supported here. Okay, so this is one thing. So you see that the lows have been breached, and I'm sure that the structure of the market would have also been changed to the up. Just saying. Okay, see the bullish pin bar on the 4-hour, and on the 1-hour, almost, if this high is taken out, that is 101.92, which it is on the verge of taking out right now when I'm talking to you. As soon as this high is taken out, this downtrend in the 1-hour will turn into uptrend, right? Okay, and if you switch to maybe 15 minutes, just for the sake of this thing. Okay, yeah, same thing here, over here also. So yeah, dollar index went below the level of 101.48, then it came back towards almost to a level, because it made an intraday high of 102.59, which was almost in level with the yesterday's close, and then came back. 1 hour, see, it went down in the morning, early morning, went below it, and now it is trying to go here. Well, that is just to give you a hint what happened with the dollar today. But this is a currency pair that we should have seen. Like I told you yesterday, when the pair was trying to go higher than this area here, I was saying that there is a possibility that the price will go higher. Somewhere between here and here, we will get a rejection. And that's what happened. First, it went higher, and then it went lower. Now, this is what Janice wanted to point out. Well, maybe because he was yesterday he was in our webinar, and he has witnessed this. As we said, this has happened, but Janice, this happens most of the times. Whatever we say, it happens. Okay, so this is no surprise for us. But yeah, what is now point? The point here is that it is did not quite reach the target. Yeah, did not quite reach the target. Which target? You say upside target or downside target? Because we did not mention any targets on the upside. We mentioned the targets on the downside. What would have traced it with the trailing SL maybe? Yes. So now we do not open the buy positions here, Janice. Essentially, we do not open any buy positions when we know that the structure. Now what goes here? Okay, thanks. I need to do other work now. Have fun, guys. All right, Janice. Thank you very much for joining. So guys, MGA, I'm now specifically talking to MGA and Damien. Damien, you know, maybe I think Janice wants to say here that if somebody would have bought here and trailed the stop loss, he would have reaped very good profits, right? But you know, that is not the case. Why that is not the case? Because we do not enter the market against the structure, right? We do not enter the market against the structure. We would have only opened the short positions in this market over here or over here, and that did not happen. So for this was not a trade for us, right? But if you're trading on the 4-hour, you may have got this move when it went higher than here, but that is against the trend still. So we were waiting for this area and this area, and that did not happen. Yes, the movement was huge. It was caused by some bank intervention. That's okay. But there was no trade for us. Really, there was no trade for us. So just forget about it, okay? But still, our level of this is holding as a support. Now, this low here was 127.21. This is acting as a support still. And there's a possibility that the price will still go up to here or maybe even here. Okay? There's a possibility. Because this down move is also caused. Hi, I'm from China. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you get to know what we do here and share some insights from China with us. Okay. Okay, so what I was saying is that we still have that momentum on the upside only. Okay, and the price can go actually to test this falling channels high. Now this can happen tomorrow, this can happen day after tomorrow, this can happen next week. Whenever it happens, we will be ready with our weapons to push the US dollar down against the Japanese yen. Okay, now talking about the levels, well, I think on the upside we have level, but on the lower side we have, yeah, on the lower side we have, see, this low is also important. See this low here, which was made on 24th of May. So why don't we just put a small level here? Okay, this low is important, and thereafter comes these two 121.48 levels. These are also very important levels, and we are expecting price to keep going down till the time these highs are intact. Okay, till the time the price does not breach above these highs, I think these highs here, and it was 134.49, we'll still be opening only short positions in this market. Makes some sense, guys? And as MGA has suggested, I think I will delete all those pairs that are not relevant, because most of the people are not into all these things. So we will just close them. Bitcoin we will keep, because my friend this one is always talking about Bitcoin. Gas we can close. Gas is actually a bullshit now. Gas is going down, down, down. Euro JPY, yen crosses I want to keep. Dollar against the Chinese yuan. Somebody was interested. Okay, our new friend is from China, so I will keep it for him. Okay, so yeah, guys, I think USD JPY you have understood what is the context here. The context is that we still want the price to go up and then get a rejection at some suitable place where we want, because we want a good risk to reward ratio. That is the ultimate thing. And to my all the viewers, I just want to say that today I have set up this demo account. This is a demo account, not a real account. And in this right now, the equity on 18th of January is 10,000. I cannot make any deposits in this account. I cannot withdraw anything from this account. Okay, I can only trade, and I will show you all the trades that I take in this one, and I will try to open maximum trades during the time of webinar, that is during this 1 hour. If I am not trading in this 1 hour, at least I will be placing my orders with the strict stop loss and take profit levels, so that you have an understanding what I do, why I do, and is it profitable or not in the long run. All right, as suggested by James yesterday, and I think that's a good idea, not a bad idea. See, guys, I cannot show you my live trades. That is prohibited by the law. Okay, so I will be showing you live trades in this demo account. All right, with this, and if you are interested in the scalping, let me know, because I can do that also, where we open some 15-minute trades or 30-minute trade and reap some 5 to 10 or 20 pips. Okay, that also we can do. So the next chart that we are going to see is the euro dollar. Well, in the euro dollar also we are expecting actually the price to come back to this area about 1.0699, and it did not come. It has also breached the high of the day, just like the dollar index, and USD JPY has breached the low. Actually, USD JPY has not breached the low, but dollar index has breached the low. Now this is suggesting something, right? The dollar index went below, but the USD JPY did not breach the previous low. That means USD JPY is still strong. So if it is strong, it can still go up, right? So let's talk about the Euro USD. If you do not remember, then maybe you see the Monday's webinar where I discussed the euro dollar. I say that this is not a very good area to open the buy positions. Now this is where we were. I was saying that this is not a very good area to open buy positions. We can open buy positions only here, about 1.0699 area. Why? Because if we buy here, we get a better risk to reward ratio, because our stop loss will come somewhere around 1.0630 area, and we can target 1.0936 area here. and our risk to reward ratio was well within the limits at that time. 80 points of stop loss and 230 to 240 points of take profit. So it was well within 1:3 risk to reward ratio. But if you are by now, your stop loss is going to be below this, because this was the previous resistance. It happens, or it may happen to be a good support in the future. Now, why I did not want to sell here, the another reason was the price is very close to this long term trend line. I want to show you on the weekly. Maybe you see, this is a very long term trend line which the price has respected in the past for the 3 times. When the price respects a trend line, at least for the 3 time, it is a valid trend line. Okay, now once this trend line breaks, it has never been tested, and now after so many weeks, this trend line is getting tested again. So if this trend line is getting tested again now, and we are trading very close to it, and this is still on the top. Now I'm switching to the daily. You see, this trend line is just 70 to 80 points away from now, and the next level of resistance is only 120 points away from now. So in the euro dollar, this is not very good range to trade. That's why I'm saying stay away from this. You cannot buy this market at current levels. This is not a level to sell the market. So maybe you just wait for the price to break the structure of the market to the downside, and then enter a short trade if you want to. Okay, if you want to. Of course, the price is at the resistance, but still there is no hint of market structure break. Okay, when that hint will come, or that confirmation will come, then we will be looking for entering the short trades. And right now we cannot short it. Of course, it is at resistance, but there is no hint of shorting. So we just stay away from this one, and we wait for the market to settle either above 1.0936 or break the market structure to the downside, and then we enter to the downside. Fair enough, guys? So right now, if you ask me where is the resistance, I will say this monthly line is the resistance, and thereafter 1.0936 is the resistance. On the lower side, this 1.0699 area is the support. Well, Brent pound, no surprises here. We were expecting this level 1.2446 area to reach. Well, it has made an intraday high of 1.2435, just 10 pips short of that area. Like I said, that in the daily charts, you can see 10 pips plus minus from the levels that we have marked. So almost it has taken the targets. Now it is going down. Now on the 30 minutes, if you see, or the 1 hour, it will look like a pullback, because from this swing to this swing on the hourly, okay, see, from this swing to this swing, the 50% is somewhere like, oh my, I'm sorry, approximately it is around 1.2343 area. The price is very close to that. For those who are with the soft heart, they may be thinking, oh, pound is going down, so now I must sell it. No, bro, it may be just pulling back, you never know it. Okay, but if it breaches even 1.2321 area and still keeps going down, then yes, then that is a that may be a caution. Okay, actually I think that the price should reverse from 1.2343 to the top side, to the upside. Okay, that is what I think in this market is going to happen. 1.2343, keep an eye intraday, okay, for today. But on the daily, I'm thinking if the price has to go down, it can go all the way down to 1.2121, which is going to be a very good, decent support for the price. You see, this is from where the price has taken off, and after a small pullback to this level, the price can go and break 1.2446 area again. Okay, and maybe we will open a buy position in this one, in this account, when the time is good and when the risk to reward ratio is in our favor. Talking about the Australian dollar has already taken targets, I think, today. Yeah, you see, I wanted to say you that this is very important level. Yeah, 7002. Now you see this level, somebody, if he has traded this intraday, he might be thinking, oh, it has breached 7002, so now is the time for me to go buy. But you see the candle has not closed, and still there are 12 hours and 8 minutes left for this market to close, and it has already turned bearish. So this is called a trap. This is called a trap. The bulls who bought here, they all are trapped because their stop losses are triggered. Maybe by now the stop losses must have been triggered. So if this continues tomorrow to the downside, then the next target is 0.6915. Well, let me check if on the 1 hour it has already broken the structure. Ping, 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 ping. So when this low was taken out, the market structure, at least on the 1 hour, is broken. So when the market structure breaks, what do you expect? Well, I will show you something. You expect something like this. You expect something like this, guys. Okay, so this is something which we can expect now. So I will just remove these things because we are not expecting them now. All right, so this goes your daily. Yeah, guys, market structure is broken, okay, at least in the 1 hour, and if it continues for 3-4 hours, it will break in the 4 hourly also, and then we can see 0.6915. well, that is from my view. And now we still have 0.7002 as the resistance on the upside, and we have now next support at 0.6915. How the things unfold, we will only know tomorrow, when if it breaks below the low of today's candle, then I think we will definitely see 0.6915 area. So let us see how the things unfold in the future. What do you think? The guy from China and MGA, Damien, what do you think about the Australian dollar? Although you see that the other pairs are going up, they are closing green today, but Australian dollar is closing red. Doesn't it gives you an idea that yes, of course it was positive with respect to the US dollar during the day, but it is not that positive as relative to euro and the pound. So it is going down, and a slight recovery in the US dollar will push Australian dollar down against that 2.6915. Make sense? Guys, if that all makes sense, smash that like button for me, please. It is just below the video. It is in the form of a thumbs up. You can change the number if you press that, and if the number increases, then fine. If the number does not increase, then you have not done it. And those who are new, they can also subscribe to the channel. Lucas Copy Webinar is a good channel with a lot of information, and most of them is free. In fact, all of them is free. Okay, guys, New Zealand dollar 0.6513 was the intraday target, and that is achieved, and we are looking to a retest now. 0.637. This can be a retest, this can be a short sell. Well, we are not sure. To make sure, we go to the lower time frames and check if there is any structure break. Okay, on 4 hour it is not there, on the 1 hour it is there. So this is very, very important for my viewers who have been following me from a long time. This may be something new that you should understand and learn. Okay, you see on the daily we had an uptrending structure. Okay, so we had, oh, sorry, my bad. So we had an uptrending structure in the hourly chart also. Okay, we had an uptrending structure, but hourly uptrending structure broke, and this is broken only in the 2 candles. That is a very fast movement. So we are expecting a down move to be continued in this one. Okay, this is what I am expecting, guys. This is what I am expecting. What you can do is you can actually put an EMA 10 to this one. I never use indicators, but this is for the beginners if they want. Okay, EMA applied to close. Okay, so if you add this, you will see the movement is so fast that it went much below than the 10 EMA. Okay, you see. Now I want to show you what happens when the price moves away from the 10 EMA. Okay, you see this sudden movement, the price moves away from the 10 EMA, then it comes back to 10 EMA and then goes again in that direction from where it started. And this is not a small move. This is a huge move. 100 points, 100 points, 200 points, sometimes 150 points. So what my point here is that this move is very fast and it has gone already much lower than the 10 EMA. Maybe okay, 30 minutes. Let me show you something happening here. Those who want to enter this in the downward direction, okay, for them. So this candle here is trying to pull back towards 10 EMA. So my point here is that there is a possibility of something like this, boom, okay. If that happens, keep an eye at this area. As soon as the price tests 10 EMA, you can sell it short with a small stop loss above and target this area. Well, this is just an opinion. This is not a selling advice. You do not have to do this, but you can actually I'll say do a paper trade for this, okay, and see what happens. All right, guys. So as per charts, 0.6513 is still the resistance and 0.6371 is the next target for the New Zealand dollar. Kiwi. USD CAD. Oh, well, it is not going anywhere, so I will just skip this pair, guys, for you. Please do not think about trading this pair because it is really not moving at all. So US dollar against the Canadian dollar is not moving. It is in a very tight range and is moving haphazardly. USD CHF has broken below this area of congestion. Now expect some more losses in this one. It has also moved below these lows here. So I will say they have taken this liquidity and may try to push upwards, but I will only be talking about the up move only when some structure is broken, at least on the 1 hour. Okay, here 1 hour structure is not broken. If this high is broken, then we may think about buying it in the short term with the targets of 0.9271, but right now it has not broken, and while we are doing this webinar, I don't think that it is going to break. Okay, keep an eye on this on the 1 hour also, but if it gives us a close below 0.9100, then I think it will be a big move towards 0.91018 and this super support of 0.8932. Why I say this is a super support? Because we have multiple lows and multiple highs here to watch from the past. Okay, so this will be 0.8932 area is going to be a very good support. And looking from the price action here, where this bullish pattern, this is a bullish pattern, this is a falling wedge, this is a bullish pattern that it failed. Now if such pattern fails, that means if the bullish pattern fails, that means there's a lot of bearishness in the market, and a move only to this extent will not suffice. I think it can move further towards 0.8932 and can extend the losses US dollar against the Swiss franc. And also notice that the Swiss franc is rising very sharply from yesterday. So 0.9100 is still the support for the market and 0.9271 is the resistance, guys. Silver, we are buyers, but it is in the middle of nowhere. 23.70 is where it is trading, giving us a bearish engulfing at nowhere, so I'll not be selling it. But if I have to buy it, 23.12 will be the area where I will be looking for a buying opportunity. And for target, I will be looking for 24.81 as the targets in this market. So there is very clearly defined support and resistance in this one. In the gold today tried to breach above 1916 levels but was sold back. I want to check this also on the hourly for any structure break. Well, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this is some sort of congestion here. Okay, as of now, this triangle is forming, but I think this low will extend a bit lower, and then we will see something like this. This is what I'm thinking, but I will just remove this triangle. Okay, I was just trying to give you a picture. So if the price closes above 1916 on the daily again, Okay, on the daily again, I am saying on the daily again because it closed once and then it came back sharply the next following day. So if it closes again above 1916, I think that will be an opportunity for us to go long towards 1998. So it needs to consolidate, yes, because this move was very sharp. There was only 2 selling days. So I think this move needs to be corrected, or you can say that this needs to be retraced back to at least 50%, which is 1856. So there is a possibility. I'm not saying that you go short and wait for this as a target. No, that is not the case because the market is in an uptrend. But 1856 will be a very good opportunity, and 1839 even better to go long in this market. But I think the people will try to go up around 1856 because it is in line with this low here and these highs that have been broken. So 1865 to 1856 is a very good area of opportunity for the buyers to go long in the gold. Brent has already met the resistance at around a rectangle's high, which is not high, but yeah, rectangle's low, 87.34 area. The high for today was 87.82. Yeah, 87.82, and the low was 86.10. Well, if we do not see any close above this area here, this resistance which we have provided, then we will not be buying this market. But yes, you see, this is a confluence of resistance, guys. One is being provided by this channel's high, all right. One is being provided by these highs here, okay, because we had very carefully marked this area as the zone of resistance, 87 to 89 area. So if the price is able to surpass this area to the upside, we will become buyers in this one. But if it fails, then I think the price will eventually drop down to 75.09 and maybe even to 65 and $60 per barrel. All right, this is very critical point. Euro AUD, nothing much. We are expecting it to consolidate here for some time and then move further because the euro and the Australian dollar both are rising against the US dollar. So euro is relatively strong today. That's why this rise in the market of the euro AUD. But yes, it will keep moving like this for some time. That is what I think. Okay, do not step into this market as it does not have very clearly defined support and resistance levels as of now. USD is a sell. USD is a sell. Well, those who thought about it, they are already trapped. You see, on the hourly, it sold off very briskly from the highs. But where did it get support? It got support at 50% to 62%. Now, when I said sell, you might be amazed why I'm saying sell. You see, we had marked this rise yesterday and we had already given you this idea yesterday that this swing is like this swing. It will come from high to this 50% or 62%, 50% or 62%, and then will rise again and break this high. Now I'm keeping it intact here so that you get an idea what is going to happen next. Well, very clearly, next thing what is going to happen is it is going to break higher than 17.1704 area, which is the high of this candle. Well, 7.16947 area. So this is what is going to breach tomorrow or maybe day after. Okay, so this is what is going to happen. The USD is going to go towards 17.430. That is what I mean. But this is the minimum that it has to take these highs. All right, on the lower side we have support at 16.6890. On the upside we have resistance at 17.1385, and this is the ultimate target, the high of the previous candle, that is yesterday's candle. After that we have a huge target at 7.4303 in this market, which is very much achievable by Friday or maybe next week. Dollar against the yuan, how is it performing? Well, the dollar is falling, we know, across the board dollar is falling, but against Chinese yuan it is falling very badly. Okay, this was a shoulder, had another shoulder break, then a retest of the neckline, boom 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 boom. Now those who have not seen it, this is a head and shoulder pattern, guys. Okay, the price was going up, it made high, it made a higher high, then it made a reaction low which was very close to the previous low, then it made another high which was relatively equal to the previous high that it had made before the highest high. So this becomes your shoulder, head and shoulder, and there was a break. There was a clean break with a lot of imbalance, and then the price came back to this neckline to test it as the fresh resistance, and thereafter the price went boom 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 boom. Only 1 day to 3 days in this fall was the green day, rest all days were the red days. There were total 17 candles and only 3 candles were green. That makes sense, right? So this is why people trade patterns, and from looking at this price action, it looks like there is still more red candles possible in this market, and we can extend these losses towards 6.61586. And I'm not saying more than this because I'm expecting this area to hold as a very good support because this is a long-term channel. Okay, not clear on this one, but on the weekly it is clear. What is this? Oh. Okay, so this is a long-term channel, but it is going up and down as per convenience. Why it is going up and down? I'm sorry, there's something wrong with the drawing, but you see that this line, this channel is very important channel, and when the price meets this one, oh, okay. What happened? Why is this happening like this? Why it is happening with me? Okay, I want to just show you something. I don't know why this happened. I will see what is to be done about it. Okay. Where is the USD JPY? It went out. Yeah, USD JPY. I have closed it, I think. I don't know what I had to do. Okay, I will make it again, guys. I'm sorry about that. So we were at GBP APY, yes. So see, GBP APY, after making similar thing like the US dollar against the South African rand, it went higher, breached this high, and then came back to 52 and 62%. Similarly, GBP JPY has also risen from here to here, actually not here, okay, I think from here, yeah, and from here it has rose to this point, and thereafter you see it has come exactly to the 50%, and now it is rising. Do you think that it will make another high? Well, I personally believe that it is going to go and make another high and maybe even test 162.33, and even to your satisfaction, because this is more than 1:3 risk to reward ratio, I will just open a trade in this one, guys. Show conditional order. So 10,000, 1% is, no, I will just open a position at market 1000, submit, and I will keep my stop loss below 158.57 or lower than this candle here. What is the low of this candle? 158.58, 158.57, makes sense. And take profit will be 162.33, 162.30. Okay, we are just keeping it less than that. So when we submit it, it goes like this, boom. All right, guys, we have this trade open. We have a stop loss of 42 points, and we will lose $3.3 if we are wrong, and we will gain $25 if we are right. Okay, makes sense. This is not a suggestion or advice for you to open any trade in this one. This is just to build you up with the confidence that is needed to trade in the long run. All right, guys, do not open any buy or sell position in JBP, JPY just because we are looking at this webinar. All right, so talking about the Euro JPY here, Euro JPY daily chart, it looks bearish, but the previous 3 candles looks like bullish. Euro market structure here is consolidating. This is the high that has not broken. This is the low after that high has been done. It has not reached this high. It has not reached this low. Thereafter, it has not reached this high. This has not reached this low. So this is sort of consolidation, or you can say a symmetrical triangle. Well, this can go all the way up to here because the steepness is very less. Okay, and this one. Makes sense, guys? So let us see how the things unfold in this one also. But I'm not interested in any buying or selling in this market. But yes, if you think that after some time the price can go towards 137.38, then we'll see how it reacts here and how it reacts at 148.39. But before that, it has to come out of this triangle. Well, US 30, this is the weekly chart. 32,467 to 36,954 is where the price is ranging, and this is the daily, and in the daily it is looking to go lower. Guys, this is wrong. Something has just happened to the Dow Jones. Okay, only 2 hours back something has happened. It has breached all these lows, and I think now it is going to target these lows here. These lows are around, yeah, 33,341. I think this is where it is headed towards now. I'm just removing it because we are not trading it. But if you want a longer term view, then I think it can go all the way to 32,467. And if it, for some reason, if it starts going up, then 35,494 is the resistance for this pair. Not pair, but for this index. After that, we have Euro New Zealand to see. Euro New Zealand has already taken support intraday. Okay. Yesterday it was looking like, oh, it is going to go below this 1.6673. It went today, but has already taken support and now is headed towards 1.6845. And I believe, because you see New Zealand dollar has also broken intraday market structure on 1 hour, right? So New Zealand dollar will keep falling for some time. Hey, recycle bin. Hello, recycle bin. Who is this? Hello. Okay, somebody is there on the Discord who is trying to disturb the webinar. So I have just muted him. Anyways, just to conclude the webinar. So what I was saying here, no, I think he may be communicating something interesting. So hello. Hello. All right. So what I was saying is, yeah, Euro New Zealand has already taken support here, and the next target may be 1.6845 and thereafter 1.6966. But this is sort of range that it is trading in. And I was saying that the New Zealand dollar has broken the market structure on the 1 hour. And if this also breaks the structure, see the structure to break, this high has to be taken out. This high has to be taken out. If this high is taken out, then the market structure will break. And if it breaks, this will be a double bottom breakout as well as the market structure breakout. And in that case, the minimum as per pattern, the minimum that the market can go to the upside is this much. So this is, I think, a place where the market should go 1.6911 area. All right, this is again just a speculation, and yeah, this is just a speculation, guys. Let's see how the things unfold in this one also. We have already opened a position in the GBP JPY with the speculation only, and let us see how things unfold in that one also, and we will meet tomorrow, and then we will see what has happened to this trade. All right, and the last thing that we are going to see is the Bitcoin. Now the Bitcoin, those who were very happy yesterday and day before yesterday about all these up moves from the Bitcoin, although they might be a bit harassed by this consolidation here, but this was evident from the previous levels that 21405 is going to offer a lot of resistance to the Bitcoin buyers if they try to push the prices up. But if they are able to push the prices above 21405 and give us a solid close above this, then I think that will become a very good support, and the prices can extend gains to $22,737. All right, and any closing above that will open the way for 25,166. All right, guys. So do you want to buy the Bitcoin here? No, this is not a good idea. Okay, yeah, if it comes back to 8132, that will be a good idea to go long with the small stop loss below. Okay, so it is still holding as a good resistance 21405, but this is not an advice to go short here. Okay, do not short here. So that's it, guys, from my side. I hope you got all the information about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. So please do not risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade. And if you're putting, say, 1% on risk, then you should be looking for at least 3 times of whatever you are going to risk, which means if you're risking 1%, you should aim for at least 3% of your account. And if you keep doing this consistently, when I say consistently, I mean, suppose you spot a trade where your risk is whatever, say 10 pips or 10 points, and your potential profit that you can make from your chart, you can see that, okay, how much you can make or how much the price can move in your direction. If it is less than 3 times of whatever stop loss you have, you should not enter that trade. Okay, do not enter that trade, even if it is going to give you, say, millions of pips, millions of dollars in profits. Do not enter the trade, because you are only looking at the profits. You are not looking at the losses that you can make. Okay, if you want to be in the business for the long run, then always take the risk less than 1% and always aim for more than 3% of your account, and in the month ending you will be a profitable trader. Okay, that's all from my side, guys. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Till then, bye bye, take care.